Yo, what's the word? What's the word? What's the word, gang? We here with another fucking episode of Loud Etiquette, man. What's the fucking word, man? We got motherfucking Central Valley. We got my boy Raymond, my brother Raymond. We got Ty in the fucking building. We got a couple other heads that's been a tap in. My brother Lewis, and a whole bunch of people. You feel me? So, yo, I've been asking her. I've been asking Central for a minute to fucking bring somebody from the Proud Boys. He finally did it. So shout out to Central. You feel me?
That's
Now,
my brother. That's my brother Juvie.
there's her brother Juvie. Juvie. Who's Juvie? Who's Juvie? What do you represent, Juvie? Talk to us.
What I represent, my family. I represent freedom. I represent the ability to do what I want to do in life. I represent change. I represent the streets. I represent everything that sets a better example for this youth. You know what I mean? That's exactly what I represent. But better yet, I represent the Proud Boys as well.
All right.
Gotcha.
Now, the Proud Boys. Every time Central mentions you guys, she tells me that you guys aren't racist or that you guys aren't bad or just whatever she says, right? But every time I look some shit up, it's always some fucked up shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like she said, not her peoples, right?
Right.
Then she said your people's from a certain county. So we went and looked it up, and the county that she said, they was going to court to motherfucking go support a cop who had killed an unarmed black man. You feel me? And I just felt like, damn, like this is the organization that you're fucking representing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
He wasn't black, and it was a city council meeting.
yeah, council meeting. Yeah, council meeting. I'm sorry, I keep saying that. That is not court. It was council meeting. But what is that doing for the fucking community, bro? You feel me? What is going to court to help support a fucking cop, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Who if he dies, the government's gonna pay for his funeral. You feel me? Who if he dies or he retires, nigga, the government or he gets hurt on the job, the government is gonna fucking pay for his shit. You feel me? Make sure he gets
Right.
proper attention.
I
You
agree.
feel me? But for the unarmed black man, this nigga dead for life.
I hear that,
This nigga
but
dead for life.
I hear that,
And
but
niggas was going to support the cop who killed the unarmed black man. I didn't find
He
that shit.
wasn't black. He was not black.
all right. I
Man,
hear.
unarmed.
Check it out. I
Unarmed.
hear,
I don't care if it was an alien, nigga. He was an unarmed alien. Let's say that.
all right, my nigga. Check this out. I hear your point. I hear what you're saying. Because I come from the hood and I don't fuck with that whole Blue Lives Matter shit. I never did. I never went to this motherfucking point. Because at the end of the day, motherfuckers still make a check to supposedly serve and protect. So you see, now you're talking to a Proud Boy who don't even fuck with that. Second of all, I don't understand how somebody protecting somebody's life or going to jail got something to do with being racist. I don't understand how that identifies a person being racist where I come from. Where I come from, not just being supportive to somebody's life or somebody being sentenced. Because it don't matter if a person is white, black, Asian. If a person is standing for somebody, it don't matter. It's not about being racist. It's just being supportive. So, back to the point, bro. What's another point that they've been giving you that you say that we're racist, all of us? Because at the end of the day, you will have dumb motherfuckers and the same people that use the media.
I found that pretty racist. I don't see the support in that. What is there to support about a cop, right? Who's fucking sworn in to fucking protect and serve, fucking taking another fucking citizen's life?
Weren't there,
bro.
like I said, though. Like I said, that's just what the news said we were doing. We were not
Nah,
there
but hold
to
on,
support
Central, I'm
him.
having a conversation with him. We chopping it up. You know what I mean? We getting to the bottom of it.
Yeah, honestly, dude, to be real with you, I wasn't even
support
officially
about
a Proud
that,
Boy
bro?
at that time. To be honest with you, bro, I wasn't even officially a Proud Boy at that time. Yeah, when this shit went down, I don't think that gives a right motherfucking image to us Proud Boys, especially if some of us don't support some of this dumb shit that cops do, because I myself don't. I take it come straight from the hood. I come from the motherfucking Jets. I'm from Geneva, Michigan. I'm from San Francisco, the hood, bro. I don't even be worried about what anybody say. Like, oh, bro, we in the hood here. I don't think about that, bro. Cause I know what hood is, bro. My hood still got them windows boarded, my nigga. See what I mean? So I don't be thinking about that. And then when I think about like, oh, bro, how can you side with this? What you mean, bro? How am I racist? I wasn't even born here, bro. I was born in Honduras to start with. So, bro,
What,
check it out.
Your people be asking that?
Oh yeah, people be asking that, but then they realize like, hey, oh that's right, huh? That's Juvie. He from the hood. That make no sense. And then I remind them like, hey, do you understand that the same people painting out this whole picture, this whole motherfucking fake scenario is the same media that always bash on their motherfucking leaders, like Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, and let's say who else, Tupac. The same media that bash on all our actual original rappers that actually matter, that draw a real image to the youth, that was trying to fight from drugs, now hop on drugs and shit the wrong negativity. Nah, bro. I don't forget where I come from. I come from a straight hood. Now, what they did, this whole supporting the cop, I wasn't around when they did that shit. Now that I've been around, a lot of things been changed. A lot of us don't fuck with a lot of those people that you talk about. So I understand what you're talking about. I know what you mean, bro. I know what you mean.
Yo, it's like
That's
saying
the reason
this
why
though,
we gotta
G.
clean this shit.
Yo, it's like saying this though, G. It's like saying this though, bro. It's like saying me and my man right here, Ty. I grew up with Ty since kindergarten. We fucking Crips, and you in Central Valley. We Crips from New York. Y'all are Crips from fucking Cali. And that's the thing. Yo, but nah, we don't follow that shit. But it's like, bro, Crippin' is Crippin', nigga. You see what I'm saying? That's all. That's like a motherfucking. Yeah,
no,
nigga,
no. Not in the words of Tuki, my brother. Not in the words of Tuki, my brother. Because before I became who I am now, before I was Norteño or Proud Boy, I didn't grow up with a bunch of Crip tongers. So don't come at me with the, oh, because a Crip does this, a Crip can't do that. It's bylaws that different Crips follow, brother. So don't come at me with the whole like, because that means that. That means that if somebody says, hey, you a pig motherfucker, because I pig motherfuckers from your hood, that means you're a pig too? That makes no sense, bro. Comprehend this for me.
And that's exactly my fucking point. That's exactly my fucking point. You're part of an organization that's fucking representing these fucking racist ass fucking cops that are fucking killing unarmed people, and then you're fucking trying to say that now since you got recruited to this organization, things have changed.
So you're telling me that if your organization has a pedophile in there and you're representing your organization that a pedophile is inside of, that means that you're representing pedophiles? Is that what you're trying to say, bro? No, my nigga, what it means is that you're in an organization, there's just a bunch of dumbasses too, and they follow their own dumbass decisions. It's the same way as you, bro. It's the same way as you. If you follow your own organization,
I'm hearing a bunch of false equivalencies.
Me too. Yo, Ty, if there's a rapist in our gang, what do you think is gonna happen?
Nah, basically, my man's been saying like you fall under the umbrella. My man's gone now, but I get what you're saying, bro. But don't just we gotta listen to him at the same time.
I was, but he's not about to yell first. Like I was sitting here talking.
The false equivalency you can't use like the nigga in the neighborhood, because there's squares that grow up on the block, and it don't mean that they're from the hood. You know, it don't mean like they're from a set or a gang or nothing like that. But just because you stay on that block, it don't mean you're part of that hood. But it's different. It's different with an organization, though, bro. An organization, that's entirely different. You can't compare. You can't compare the square that's living on the block with the gangs. You can't compare that to an organization that you decided to be a part of. You know what I'm saying? That works different.
For 1 second, believe, bro, that since this nigga got recruited into this organization, that the shit changed, that they don't represent whatever the fuck they just went to go support a year before, nigga.
I feel like, if you get involved with an organization, you should kind of know what they did in the past and what they're based on and shit like that. Because because you can be put under the umbrella of what they used to do and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And even still, you got to be ready for that. If you say, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna join this organization. You got to be ready for that too. That people are gonna tie you to whatever they did in the past. You know what I'm saying?
She was worried about us, bro. He's not ready to have a conversation.
So did he get off himself, or did you kick him
Yeah,
off?
he hopped off himself. I didn't touch his shit.
That's not like him.
Damn, that's
And,
not cool.
and he started yelling first. Basically, I said,
Now, what I got out,
even
what I got out of
even
it.
if I'm a Crip, and Raymond's a Crip, if Raymond
don't-
fucking goes and kills a cop, I'm gonna say, yo, Crips, we don't represent that. This and that. It's, nigga, that all comes with it. That's part of the shit, nigga.
But you're
Nigga, crippin' is crippin'.
but you're just assuming that he's racist too.
Absolutely, bro. He's representing the organization that goes and supports
But
cops
they're
killing
not
unarmed
all
men.
racist. You're not
Absolutely.
still.
What was you about to say, Ray?
Oh no, I just
Nope.
like I don't think you should use the Crip thing as an example at all because it's
Yeah,
just
that's why I said, yo, false equivalencies, bro. That's what I said.
but what I got out of the whole thing.
And something else, real quick too, Ray, was something for what Ty said was living in a neighborhood. That's by default, nigga. You're guilty by association by default. These niggas is putting on vests with patches saying Proud Boys and all type of shit. You feel me? It's different, bro. They go harder than gangbangers, bro.
But like he said, you're only listening to the mainstream.
Niggas storm the Capitol, bro. Niggas storm the Capitol.
No, they did.
But here's the thing, though.
That's your peoples.
But here's the thing, though, Central. When it comes to that, it's like you're doing the same thing. Like you're saying that we're listening to the mainstream media. Well, you're going against it. So you're basically doing the same thing because you want to be different. And then we got this kid who said he used to be a norteño, right? So he joined a group for insecurities, probably. And then he's doing the same thing. He just wants to be part of a fucking group.
Because
There's no
we
weight
stand
behind
for
it.
something. Because we stand for something. That's what we do.
What do you stand for, though?
What do you mean for
million
freedom of
groups, though, Ray.
speech?
You
For
feel me?
freedom of
There's a million groups, bro. Why join a racist a group?
Right.
Like
but
Ty
they're
said,
not.
you didn't even know their history.
But
Ty
Why not
said,
go to
you
church?
can see them as
Yeah,
racist.
exactly. And you heard your own boy just told you he didn't even know their own history.
Like I said though, you see them as racist. We know them as people. Like the ones that we know them as people. You know what I mean? Like they're not. We don't know them as a racist ass fucking group that you guys see because we don't fuck with the mainstream media. You know what I mean? Like we don't look at them as racist. We go by the people and what they.
Yeah,
what their
we
character
get
is.
that, but my point is you think by not listening to the mainstream media is you're doing something different. You're a black sheep, but you're literally just doing the same thing.
No, because
As
I'm
people who-
I'm going off the character of the person. I'm not listening to what everybody else tells me somebody is.
But yeah, you are because you're going off of what they say about the mainstream media
No,
and
I'm
joining
not.
this organization. You're doing the same exact thing.
How? Because I'm saying that the ones that I know are not racist because I can't speak to the other ones. I don't know.
Well,
them.
because you're saying that the mainstream media is spinning a narrative. To
Well,
what-
they
what's
are
we're-
obviously.
what-
Obviously, if that's what you
which
guys
we're
think about it.
listening to, though. But you're saying that we're listening to that and getting our impression of the Proud Boys, and meanwhile, you're in the Proud Boys giving your impression about us. So it's the same thing.
No, because I've never said
Absolutely, he's
anything
right.
about any of you guys or anything to him at all, ever.
You
until
but
today.
you literally just said that we're impressionable by mainstream media. So yes, you did say something about us.
Oh, you muted him? That's why he hopped off.
No, I didn't. I didn't mute the nigga. I didn't kick the nigga off. I didn't even touch the nigga shit.
Like, and that's the problem with all these little fucking groups that
The nigga
that's
froze.
popping up right now. Is everybody wants to just go against the norm, and everybody wants to be different and black sheeps and shit like that. But then the substance gets fucking lost in all that shit. And then you end up getting a Puerto Rican nigga who's in a Proud Boys. Get the fuck out of here.
yo.
Right, that's basically my point, right?
What the fuck happens, bro? It's like fucking Yahtzee. You're shaking up a bunch of fucking dice, bro, and rolling them
It's
out.
like, bro, what the
No
fuck?
outcome. Like, what is your outcome of all this? What is it gonna be?
What is like what was the point of wearing that vest, nigga? What's the point? What makes you proud to be like? I don't
No, I
understand.
just want to know. I just want to know an end result. What would make you happy enough with this Proud Boy shit? Like, where is it going? Where do you see it going?
Word. That's a good one.
Hey, can somebody tell me like their overall message? What is the overall message of the Proud Boys?
What's your service?
Is it dudes that are like
No,
basing them?
to save the nuclear family, basically.
Save the nuclear family?
Y'all ain't
Who the
y'all
fuck
ain't
is
got
the
to be out
nuclear
here.
family?
That's just like your mom, the dad, the kids, etc. But like, who is taking that away from you?
Family, sis?
Who is taking that away from your? Who is taking the nuclear
Nobody's
family
taking
out
that
of
away
the
from
world?
us, but the way that
So then,
they
what are you
are
saving?
portray- because of the way that they're like we were talking about earlier with the schools out here and what they're pushing is they're pushing for to tear apart the family, like with the welfare system and how they implemented that. And it breaks down the family. You know what I mean? It tears them apart. Even when I tried to get on welfare, like a couple years ago, I tried to get food stamps or whatever when me and my husband had broken up. But because when they showed up to do a check at my house, and my husband was there doing homework with my son, they wouldn't give me shit because he was too involved with my kids still.
Hey, welcome to the black community, Central. Guess what?
Right.
Listen. Don't overtalk me right here.
What happened to your boy? Word.
Back in the day, this is how they single-handedly destroyed the fucking black home.
I know
that's true.
They wouldn't give you Section 8. They wouldn't give you fucking food stamps if a nigga lived in your house. Period.
I know.
Period.
I know.
So welcome to the world. That's just the world.
I know, and we're trying to move away. We're trying to support families instead of having them broke up.
Man, all I see is y'all protesting against
because that's
other people that are protesting.
Because that's all you see. You don't see the other stuff we do because we don't put it out there.
But
I'm from
it's
Seattle.
Just a bunch of people stirring up
I see,
more
but I've seen
bullshit.
it firsthand. I didn't just see it off no fucking news. I seen it with my own two fucking eyes.
And why do y'all do that? Why y'all protesting people's protests?
We go and stop a lot of rioting. I know that. It's not.
But I talked about this last time, bro. Like that's not your place. That's not your place to stop people. Like y'all can't be out here being vigilante. When has that ever worked in the history?
Hey, you know, remember the Dave Chappelle joke when he was like, LGBTQ people are all in the same car. They just all got different stops, all got different destinations.
Exactly.
That's what I feel like is happening in y'all group. I feel like I haven't heard like a really clear message on what y'all group represents or what y'all stand for and stuff like that. I'm hearing like different stuff. But like I feel like individually y'all all got your own like destination. I feel like y'all all part of one big group, but y'all all got your own destinations. It seems like.
I got you, Kobe. So
because I don't hear like any clear message on what y'all group stands for.
He's supposedly some leader.
We stand for God, family, Constitution.
The Proud Boys racist, nigga.
No, let her talk, bro. What were you saying? I couldn't hear.
I'm telling the subscribers because they're saying what's going on.
Oh, okay. I just can't hear. I couldn't hear her. She was saying something.
Yeah, nah, go ahead, y'all.
He asked what we as an organization stand for. Central Valley Militia stands for God, family, and Constitution. That's what we stand for.
Okay. And you think BLM is against that because people got pissed off and started rioting, and you thought they were against that family? They wanted to take your family away?
Okay, look, I was never against BLM until the shit that had happened recently had happened. Like I understand BLM as like how they used to be. I've stood and fought with a lot of shit that you guys not you guys. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. But
no, you're fine.
You know what I mean? And I believe.
But here's the thing, though.
What they're saying is right. But a lot of the shit that they're doing to their own communities or to innocent people is not okay. And the ones that
Bro,
like
it's
some-
not their
Sorry,
communities. That's what you got to understand about this shit. It is not their communities. Just because a motherfucker roll into a poor neighborhood and put a fucking Target in there, that Target ain't nobody's.
I understand what you mean by that.
A fucking AutoZone,
But-
AutoZone is not the black communities just because it's in a poor neighborhood.
I get what
And you know what?
what
Nine times out of 10, those same businesses within that black community will not hire black people either.
And you're right. And that's
And
wrong.
a livable wage. So guess
And
what?
you're right, and that's wrong.
Guess
But
what?
a lot,
And this is where it all comes to a head right here. So when people get pissed off because people who look like them are getting shot down in the fucking street, then we go burn shit down. That's what the fuck happens. And it's always happened.
But I think that they're going after the wrong things. Is all I'm saying. Like I understand
That's
the point
because-
about it, and I understand
and
that
that's just a simple disconnect because you can't understand that world. It's
Okay,
that-
you're
it's
right.
that
I
sim-
can't. I can't.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't tell people how to react. The reaction, if you keep doing shit to somebody, you can't tell them how to react.
But why not go after the politicians that are doing this shit? Why not go after the people?
Where are they at? You think a bunch of poor black people about to get into a whip and drive into the fucking hills where these big ass mansions are, where people's security and go knock on their front door?
Right.
Not knock on their door.
Well, then what? Then what are we gonna do?
I mean, hit them,
Sweet.
hit their house. I don't know.
How does
Why
that
not?
work out? We had a million
Why
man
not?
march. We had a million man march. What did that do?
Right? If they're
What did
willing
that
to
do?
take over police stations, why not take over their house?
We're gonna take over their house?
Why not? If they're taking over police stations, why the fuck not? I don't understand that at all.
Bro, you know how crazy that sounds to me? First of all, when they talk about taking over the police station, the police let them take that shit.
Okay. And they'll let them take their house too at the end of the day.
Bro, because that's not enough.
I'm
It's
not
not.
saying that it is, but not
That's the funny thing is you take over their house, right? They go buy another fucking house.
I get that.
And they're not there. They're not scared because they're rich. They keep
But
it
that
moving.
would
Guess
scare the
what?
fuck
We
out of
take
me.
over that house. We take over their house and burn it down, and guess what? Insurance, boat. Now they paid. That's what I'm saying. I don't think you
But
understand
so when
the
they-
fundamental basics
Puerto
of an
Rican cowboy,
establishment.
he's lost, bro.
There's
But so
ground level.
when they burn down the police station, that takes from everybody in their state from
Ooh,
taxes.
and
right?
and when they kill an unarmed black man, it takes away from the whole community too.
And I'm not saying that that's
Now there's a little girl who ain't got a daddy.
and I'm not saying that that's okay at all.
Okay. So,
Like I
that's
said,
the type of stuff you got to think about
Oh,
before you go on to these things.
yo, Ray, and don't forget, they're gonna go to the community meeting and go support the fucking cop who killed the
that's
nigga.
not what we fucking did the last goddamn time. That's not what happened.
Well, that's
That's
irrelevant
on
to me for the
Google. I can
conversation.
Google it. That's what happened. I can show you. It was on the news,
So fucking what? News lies.
bro. They went.
Then
to
where do you get your truth from, Central?
My own research, my own fucking where I'm at. I'm boots on the ground. Like I'm out there. I'm at the Capitol all the time. I'm at these city council meetings all the time. I'm with these politicians all the time. Like I see it for myself. I'm not watching no fucking news at all, ever. And I
Okay.
read laws. I read the bills that are coming into play myself. I don't listen to other people read them to me or tell me what they're about. I read them myself.
Yeah, I mean, I do the same thing, but like, and this is the two different worlds we live in. It's like, I don't think you understand how much in shambles the black community became just in the past 3 decades.
No, I do. I will never understand.
Systematic
Systematic
laws put in place. Well, and I know that, and I'm not blaming you for that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not knocking you for that. I'm simply saying that people don't understand that we've been pushed and pushed and pushed and backed into a corner for so fucking long, and this is the fucking result of helplessness.
Yo, Ty, What does this say right
Yo.
here, bro? Can you read this for me?
It doesn't matter what the fucking news says, Boston. Like,
It says Big Valley, California Proud Boys use secretive network to promote their white supremacist agenda and go largely unscathed.
And I don't give a fuck what the news says. They're lying.
Man, this is why I asked what I asked, yo.
That's not even them. That's not even Central Valley at all.
I got you. I got the Cali one. I'm gonna find the Cali one you
Find
talking
it all
about.
you want. If it's from the news, it's a fucking lie. It's that simple.
Why
I
would
don't
it
know
be
how
a
to
lie? But
Yeah,
so
I don't.
which
I
ones
don't know.
are
I'm not disagreeing with you or nothing like that. I'm just simply saying, like,
so which ones
instead
are
of
true?
going out and
Which
stopping
ones are
people
we
from
allowed to look
looting
up?
and rioting,
Look,
try to understand those
the
people.
way
Try
the
to
way that
understand
all
why
got
those people,
started,
because
the way that all got started though is because we were asked to go and help. We were asked to go and help
who asked you and why'd you listen?
businesses.
Businesses.
Yeah, because we know a
See,
lot of business owners that didn't want their businesses messed up, so we went and helped.
yeah. See, and that's, to me, that's crazy, bro. Because it's like you were only accepting of doing that because it was something you were against.
No, not necessarily. I was only
So-
accepting of doing that because the police weren't willing to.
Then that's a bigger problem, don't you think?
I don't see that as a bigger problem because if they're not going to step up, somebody fucking needs to.
Yeah. See, and
Because
that's
if
how
they're gonna
people
be
get
fucking
fucked up
pussies-
in this world, thinking that they're police.
No, I'm not. We don't
Yep.
think we're police whatsoever.
What's that?
We don't think we're police whatsoever.
Not
don't
just
agree with them.
You're doing. It's vigilante. It's fucking Batman.
I mean,
That's what that is.
I mean, BLM wants to defund all the
Says
It would all
fucking
be-
Batman.
We would all be vigilante at that point, right?
What?
Everybody else. She's just like,
No.
okay.
No. Vigilante is different than looting and rioting. Looting and rioting.
No,
is
I'm not
pissed off.
saying. I'm not saying that. I'm saying
Vigilantism is you taking the law into your own hands.
If there
That's
were no
what
cops like they
vigilantism is.
wanted those, people would have to stand up for their own community in some way. It would all become vigilante shit. In the
Right.
end,
So
anyway.
your group was willing to go out and hurt people protesting
No.
because.
We weren't hurting nobody.
But you would though, right? You were willing to.
If need be,
Right.
I guess maybe.
Exactly.
I don't know, but
So
that's
you were
never our
willing
goal.
to hurt someone because they were hurt and felt strongly about what was happening to them. So
That's
you were willing to
never
go
our
out and hurt
goal.
them.
That's never our goal.
I'm not talking about being the goal. I'm talking about your intention.
No. Well, our intention is to hopefully get them to not do it at all.
Yeah, but
And-
you're not
and
gonna,
that has
you're
for
not
the
gonna
most part
sit there. You're not gonna sit there with your Central Valley militia and shit and then tell people that you're wrong for doing something. that
No,
you feel
and that's
strongly
not what
about.
we did.
That's the
That's-
problem.
Right.
That's
not what
the
we
big
did.
problem.
That's not what we did, though. I know it's. I see your point, and I see why you would think that that's what we were doing. But that's not what we were doing. We did stand there and basically show force or whatever to make sure that they didn't come in contact with the people that we were protecting. Yeah, but we weren't telling them what they're fighting for was wrong at all.
Did y'all go down there with guns?
Because they have a First Amendment right. We want them to protest. We want them to be able to say their piece.
That's
That's
You
good.
damn
not
right.
at all.
And so, here's the thing that I got to bring up too is you sit here and talk about the mainstream media and all that shit too. You do realize a lot of those rioters and looters were not fucking BLM protesters, right?
Oh, I know that. I know that
Okay.
100%.
So why does the BLM get brought up into all that shit when you know damn
Because
well
they claim
we've
it
had
out here.
peaceful. No, listen. We've had peaceful protests in the past
Yeah, and like I said,
as a community. Most of
I've
those
been there
people
and
running
I got
around
that.
were fucking white male and women breaking windows.
I know
and shit.
that. I know that. And all over the place. You're right.
So post
But
that.
here they were
Post
claiming.
that. Don't piss. So here's the thing: is the wording is ridiculous. People saying that they're against BLM. The organization, the people who stole money, yeah, go after that. But the
Yeah.
message is still the fucking
what-
same.
No,
The
yeah,
message is still the
like
fucking
I
same.
said though, like I've already said before, I don't disagree with everything. Like as what they were supposed to be or what they started out to be, I never disagreed with that, and I stood by them on numerous occasions for different things. But the shit that, like I said recently, like the shit where they're stealing money and doing all that shit, that's fucking wrong. And even the BLM organizer out here, like we had gone at it throat to throat for fucking years, bro. Years we went at it. And then all of a sudden, like we just had a compromise. We sat down at a table. We actually had a discussion, and she's like, "You know what? They're actually using me to push their narrative anyway." Like she saw that on her own. Like I didn't have to show her that, but because they're not helping, they're like how they were taking all the money. And
Yo,
not helping.
I got a question real quick. Central,
Can I finish first though?
go ahead.
Yeah,
How they're taking all the money and not helping the rest of them. You know what I mean? That's what she's talking about too. Like they're not doing what they were supposed to be doing in the first place to take care of their people.
Yo, where your boy at?
He said you muted him. I don't know.
I didn't even. You know what I mean?
I thought you did too, but
the nigga froze.
No, I feel like this is what's happened. And I'm not calling you a racist, but when we had this big BLM protester, on the other side of it, you got a bunch of people who suddenly grew balls enough to come out as openly racist because they're like, we're not against BLM, but we're against the corporation that is BLM. And it's the same thing.
Right.
Well, I think that they started fighting for different. I mean, I think that the main organizers, started doing different. I think that they weren't even for BLM anyways. I think they're Marxists. So that's totally separate.
But this has been going on forever. There's people that protested against the Million Man March.
Well, wasn't it the Clinton Foundation that started BLM?
Bro.
Am I wrong on this? Was it not?
Yeah, Soros.
Clinton?
Yeah, Soros.
It's Soros backed, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's part of
But I don't.
But that's the thing. I feel like a lot of people are missing when it comes to that. People, especially people on your end of it, because it's underlying. You know what? Sometimes in this world, when a certain group or somebody's pissed off, sometimes people just need to shut the fuck up and let them be pissed off.
Yeah, you're right.
You can't sit here and tell me that black people don't deserve to get fucking pissed off.
Oh,
how we've been fucking done in this fucking country.
Look at
same racist motherfuckers.
Even after all of the shit that had happened, me and the BLM organizer out here came together and did a school drive together as BLM and Central Valley Warfare.
I don't know, dude. That's a good question.
We stand with her out here when
that's great.
When it's not fucked up. You know what I mean?
But you got to understand that you're not the only. You might be one of the only people doing that.
But I can't speak for nobody else.
Yeah, okay, I know. But I'm talking about the bigger picture of it all. Like you saying that you're going down to protect businesses and shit like that.
I don't think so, Deuce.
Yeah, to me that is just like an open reason to go against something that you're deeply rooted against.
That was not our intention. If it seemed like that, it was not.
Well, I mean, writing's on the wall. I mean, come on.
Still up.
You saying business owners and stuff like that, and they came and asked for your help. Like it's not your job.
Doesn't that sound like some Kyle Rittenhouse type shit? Come on.
That's because of being close to our community. Like we do a lot in our community that you guys don't see. We do a lot that the news definitely ain't gonna show you. You know what I mean?
I didn't know that.
Who did?
And I'm not saying you don't do nothing for your community or anything like that.
Black Lives Matter.
Oh, I know that. Me and you are gonna get along on most shit, anyways. You know what I mean? Like, there's only a couple points that we're gonna have a disagreement with, and it's not really even a disagreement. It's because I cannot I can't understand that part of it, and I get that. You know what I mean? Like I will never understand that part of it. I just won't. There's no way for me to at all. So I don't think that really even we're gonna be disagreeing on shit. It's just
I don't mean to
Yeah, no, I
compare it
agree.
to Crips. I don't mean to keep comparing it to Crips or nothing, but shit, that's just the way I see it, nigga. If this nigga is a fucking a blood from halfway across the country
Let
or
them
whatever
know.
religion,
Shit.
a
Yeah.
religion or whatever it is, you feel me? It don't matter what part of the shit it is. I'm representing that organization, that religion, that tribe, that whatever, that culture, nigga, that's the same shit. I can't be like, oh,
okay,
well, because them niggas do this over
but
there, we don't
because
do
of,
that over there, nigga. It's all the same
but
shit.
you're only listening to what other people
And
are
it's
saying.
and hold on. One more thing, sis, because I ain't cut you off, was the fact that the niggas that we reading about on the news and all the clips and shit, the niggas from Proud Boys, that's all in your backyard. That's fucking Central California.
Yeah. Tell them folks
Like I
what
said,
So
it
it ain't
is.
the
even like
news
it's
is
some
fucking
motherfuckers from
lying.
it ain't even like yo sis, it ain't like it's some motherfuckers from Boston doing this shit. And it's weird, yeah, because it ain't some niggas you don't come across. You feel me? It's some niggas in your own backyard.
But they're
That's on
lying.
your own soil. You feel me? Like that's what you need to figure that shit out.
Who is this guy?
That's BG. That's
What up?
BG.
Oh, what's good?
Anyways, so like I was saying, but the news is lying to you and putting this narrative out there about them that isn't correct.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's what it be looking like, you know.
Well, yeah, of course it's gonna look like that to you because you don't
That's
know.
like that's like I'm a
All of a sudden,
gangbanger
though. All of a
from a
sudden.
certain gang, and then my gang is doing some wild shit in my backyard, but I don't know about it. You know? Come on, bro.
Yup.
No, that's not even. You're still not listening.
Where's your boy at though? Where's your boy at? Tell the motherfucker to come back.
Slide. Tell that fool to slide on that. Hey, what's up with all that noise, though, bro?
I'm at
That's my
work, bro.
boy. He's working. He's getting that bread,
Oh, okay.
man.
Oh, yeah. Make that shit.
He's tapped in with us, nigga. He's a boss,
Jack
nigga.
that
That's my
shit,
dog
huh?
right there, nigga.
I get that, huh?
That's the sound of work, young man.
Word, you hear that shit? Oh, he left.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Agree to disagree. I feel like we can get shit done. I'm a black man. I ain't part of no fucking BLM, Proud Boy, whatever the fuck. I feel like I can get it done by fucking leading by example instead of joining a fucking group with the potential of being grouped in with a bunch of fucking racist people.
I feel the
Right?
same way.
That's a fact.
But see,
like,
that's
come on.
not. See, when we all started hanging out together, it wasn't even us hanging out with Proud Boys or me hanging out with Proud Boys or whatever the fuck it was. That came about later. You know what I mean? Like I didn't know they were Proud Boys or whatever when I first met them. Like we were all at an event and fighting for the same things. Period. And then me and the president out here got along really well. We became really close. Like that's my brother. That's my partner. We do everything together whenever we're doing stuff like that. But it wasn't about Proud Boys because like I said, that chapter, I know them as people. I don't know them as, Proud Boy. Like I don't know them like as just that. They're not just that.
But you know, it's not about how it started. It's about where it went.
Exactly. And
We
then
all
the
get
dude
together
you
and do
brought up here.
podcasts every day
I don't
and
listen
mean
to
one
what
thing,
the
but
mainstream media
in a
says
month
about the
from
Proud
now,
Boys
if we
because
all start talking crazy, then we just as crazy as everybody else.
But I don't
Facts.
listen
And
to what the
then
mainstream media
even the
says about
dude that
them
was
because I
on
know them
here,
as people.
even the dude that was
Yeah,
on
no,
here
I
said
get
he
that.
didn't even know the past.
No, he's saying he
And
wasn't part of
I
the
know people. I
organization.
know people as people, but I also know people do crazy shit.
Yeah, they do.
People talk reckless and
Yeah, but
maybe
that's
potentially racist
as
or something like that.
individuals too. I mean, it could be just the
Facts,
individual.
Tim.
It could be one
Facts,
individual from
Tim.
the whole organization that is racist, but it's gonna make them all be racist.
And that's what I was just telling you. Instead of grouping yourself with people that could potentially have you seen as that, just do it on your own.
Yo,
I mean,
and then dude said that the organization changed since he's been recruited. But it's like, bro, if we Google, there's still shit popping up for them to this day.
The reason that it's changed, it's not because of him being recruited. It has changed because of what the police has shown us that they support and don't support. You know what I mean? Like, because we were supporting police in a lot of different ways. Like against that group that I said forward together. We were going against that group because they're trying to tell the police what they could and couldn't do, as far as like in a situation on the street. You know what I mean? And that's not okay, especially when it's all only leftists on that whole group that's deciding, and it's not like a mixed, unbiased.
But do you see how that's dividing on what you're saying right there? You're saying all these right-wing talking points, and I'm a right-winger as well, and you know that.
Look, if they
I don't ever sit here and go on liberal this, liberal that.
But if it was a mixed group, that would be different. But it's not.
Right, what's not different?
It would be different if it was literally a mixed group of unbiased people, or even right and then left. But it's not. It's literally left.
You're not unbiased. You have an agenda too.
Yes, you're right. Missing. I do. You're right.
Okay, so who says you're right?
Nobody. That's why I said it would be good if it was a mixed group deciding, not just somebody.
That's what I'm saying.
Group from the left.
You just grouped up. You just grouped up with people.
No, but they literally will tell you that they're. I mean, they'll tell you exactly what they are. They straight up says it. Say it. I'm talking about the Forward Together group that we went in protest against. That was the whole reason for us even being there.
I don't know, man. Every time I look, it just shows a bunch of racist shit from that organization.
Okay, but you're still just looking at news. I don't know what to say about it. They're lying.
I mean, what are we supposed to know? What are we supposed to look up? Every time we know, it's always some bad shit.
Of course, because that's all they ever put out about them. That's all they ever put out.
All right, I'm gonna ask you a better question. Why do you think they put that out?
What do you mean? Why? Because they don't like them. They don't like what they stand for. They don't like that they're fighting for the nuclear family to stay together instead of fucking all this trans shit being taught in our schools. They don't like the fact that we look. The reason that we even go and do the straight pride shit every year isn't for being against gays or nothing like that. Like, it has nothing to do with that at all. Actually, we're going because okay, well, you're gonna disagree with me here, right? But because of the whole Planned Parenthood and what they were brought into fruition for. You know what I mean?
So why'd they do that white supremacy event they just showed that I just pulled up on the Google a couple seconds ago?
That wasn't even that. I don't even know what that was. That wasn't even the Central Valley at all. It just says that it is. But none of those guys are my guys. Not one of them.
Somebody said, how we know you're not lying?
Why the fuck would I lie?
Because we can't believe Google, so you know what I mean?
Yeah, but why would I lie?
Why would Google lie?
Google has reasons to. Because because they don't want us fighting or standing up against what they believe. It's that simple.
How many black men did you see raiding the Capitol?
I wasn't there to know that. Fuck you, Boston. Fuck you, okay? I'm tired of being asked that.
That's a good question, right?
It would be if I was there. Great, I would answer it for you.
Oh yeah, you wasn't there. You was around the corner. You was at a separate event around the corner. You didn't even know this was going on.
Nope.
But your whole fucking gang knew this was going on.
What the fuck are you talking? None of us knew that was gonna happen.
Yes,
none of my guys went there. None of my guys went there. I was with separate people. If any Proud Boys were there, period, at all, it's none that I know, and not anybody that any of my guys know. They definitely didn't like all get in cahoots with all of the fucking Proud Boys, all of the whole world, and say, "Hey, we're gonna go to fucking to DC and raid the Capitol." That definitely didn't happen. They don't all
That
talk to
didn't
each other.
happen. All right. Yo, Ty,
Yo,
can you read this for me?
Oh my god. That still has nothing to do with my fucking guys.
This is 2022.
Still has nothing to do with my guys.
Proud Boys.
Enrique isn't even part of the fucking organization anymore.
Right. I'm just saying.
He's not even part of the organization anymore, so I mean he's irrelevant.
But he's tapping back in. What's up, man?
Yeah, what's good?
It's happening in your backyard, but you know nothing. He said, "I'll believe Google first."
How is that happening in my backyard? Nothing like that happened here.
Because it's from Cali. You're from Cali. Look.
And like I said, there's only one chapter that I work with.
Proud Boys member admits to seditious conspiracy. Another one.
That has nothing to do with anybody from here or from my group. Not whatsoever.
So none of these guys
None
were
of
from
them
Cali?
were there. Not one of them were there.
All right.
Not even one.
wait, wait. How will you know if you were around the corner if none of them were there?
Because I knew what my guys were doing at the time. They were out here doing a protest out here at the Capitol here in California. They were doing security. And I was supposed to be here at the Capitol, but I got an opportunity to go to DC, so I took it. Because of my son and the vaccine.
Boston's on his Googles, bro.
Yeah. Why are you even searching on Google anyways? Don't you know that's like bad research?
Hey,
bro, that's a crazy.
I'd rather look up a bunch of shit on Google that's saying the same shit, right? Than to look up, than to hear it live, my nigga. This is LA Times. Why is LA Times reporting on some from niggas that ain't from LA?
Again, has nothing to do with anybody that
from niggas from Cali.
Nothing to do with anybody I know.
It just seems crazy, bro. You feel me?
That shit happened way far away from Cali.
Yeah, but this is LA Times.
So what? Of course they're gonna report about it. It's LA Times. Western chauvinist. Yeah, so. Yeah, they're talking about the West as in Western states.
Yeah, bro. From Oakhurst, California, sentenced to 2 years in prison after he assaulted a police officer January 6th on the Capitol. Proud Boy, right here. Look at this right here, bro.
Nobody I know.
Nobody that ain't from Cali. Yeah, but this is your backyard. Like I said, so that means, hold up. All right, so let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. All right, so let me tell. All right, I got you. So you don't know none of these names. You don't know. So you mean to tell me that you're part of this organization and this group, right? That y'all niggas don't even tap in with each other? You feel me?
No, I'm not part of their organization or their group.
Because even gangsters in Boston, gangbangers and shit, they tap in with each other.
I just said y'all are niggas that are all in the same car getting off at different stops.
Right.
Like, bro, that shit don't even like. You know what I mean? It's like how am I like?
What
Come
happened
on.
to the ladies' lounge?
I don't know. You tell me. Y'all tell me.
Where's Sin?
You said what?
Where's Sin?
Shit, she waiting on now.
What do you mean? I told you
Waiting
to
on
tell
the
her to
lady.
transition into it.
All right, I'm gonna end this. Y'all start y'all shit. I'm gonna send the link to everybody.